Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found on the public domain and I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everybody to do their own research and to view this video subjectively. Well, hello, welcome to Murky's Royal News. This is a brand new channel where I will be discussing other royal news, not in so much detail as my other channel, and it's just basically to try and shed a little bit of positivity in this gloomy world today. I will try and keep you updated on everything that is happening within the British royal family, warts and all. So yesterday was a huge day for the royal family because we saw Charles, Camilla, William and Kate visit my neck of the woods, Leicestershire. First off, they went to Loughborough's new Defence Medical Rehabilitation Centre where they met injured personnel and tried their hand at wheelchair basketball. I thought this was hilarious because William was actually in the wheelchair and Charles came along and cheekily pushed him. After a couple of attempts, William did in fact get the ball into the hoop, but it took him a good while to do it. Lots of smiles, lots of really positive news, and it was a real feel-good moment. It was especially poignant because all four of them haven't actually had a joint engagement for a very long time. 9 years to be precise. This shows how strong the royal family can be and how united that they will be in moving forward after all the mess that's gone on recently. Then Charles and Camilla actually went to my home city of Leicester. Big up Leicester, massive. I'm only joking, I'm a bit of a posh bird really. Anyway, I visit regularly to the city centre of Leicester. I only live 5 minutes away, and I go to the market nearly every single week. It's on every day apart from Sundays. I wish I'd have been there, but I have quite a few health issues. I can't stand for long periods of time. If I'd have known exactly when they were going to be there, I would have been there with bells on. But in fact, they were actually late and a lot of people were waiting round. It was snowing. Sadly, I couldn't make it. But it was wonderful to see because you may not know this, but Leicester is actually the largest undercover market in Europe, and it's actually 800 years old. So incredibly proud that they came to my city. It created a big buzz with regards to them visiting, and I you know what, I was really proud that they chose to come to Leicester. It's not the first time royals have come to Leicester. Obviously, we had that big helicopter crash with the football chairman. Kate and William came to pay their respects when that happened and they laid their flowers at the football stadium. Then Charles and Camilla split up their duties. Camilla went to Leicester General Hospital because she is the president of the Royal Voluntary Society. She took some time out there to push the trolley around, and I used to work in that hospital, so I was actually quite chuffed to see her visit there. And while Camilla was at the hospital, Prince Charles visited Soane in Thurmaston. Now, they are the last rattan weaving workshop in Europe. And I think he was quite impressed with the skills that they have in that company. And we all know that he's a champion of crafts and he's quite aware that these kind of arts are slowly dwindling out. So he showed his support. They then both met up again and went to the Cambridge Satchel Company just outside of Leicester city centre, where this is a huge company and it employs a lot of people in Leicester. And they are renowned throughout the world for their exquisite satchels. It is the epitome of English style, the quintessential old-fashioned leather satchel. It was wonderful to have them in my city, and I really hope that we see more of William, Kate, Charles and Camilla. They are the new Fab Four, aren't they? It was also confirmed that William and Kate are set to return to Australia later this year to offer their support to the communities affected by the bushfires. They are said to be shocked and deeply saddened by the scale of the natural disaster, which began last autumn and has continued to burn its way through the country. It's not actually been announced when they will be going, but later this year has been confirmed that they will be heading over there to show their support. I think that is quite admirable for them. I think as a future king, he needs to visit more Commonwealth countries and to bring unity to the whole world and to build a stronger royal family for the future. I do feel quite sorry for the Queen at the moment. She's having a really tough time of it because Peter Phillips has announced that he and his wife Autumn are set to divorce. Peter is Princess Anne's oldest child. Now, as you're probably aware, the Queen is the head of the Church of England. She is clearly an advocate of strong marriages. I mean, you just have to have a look at her marriage to the Duke of Edinburgh. They've lasted all of this time and there was no option of divorce for them. So I can imagine that she's quite saddened about this, and I know that she has urged them not to make a hasty decision. But having said that, they will be divorcing. So another scandal is, well, it's not really a scandal, is it? But another chink in the armour of the royal family. And I just feel so sorry for the Queen in her later years right now. She's going through so much upset, and she has been such a stoic queen. She has faced so much within her reign. Everything's been thrown at her. And you know what? She's still standing with a handbag. And she's still doing engagements, and quite wittily humoured as well. When she was at an engagement, I think it was last year, and one of the people asked her whether or not she'd like help with planting a tree, she literally just kind of shooed people away and said that she was perfectly capable of planting a tree. I just think she's wonderful. I think the Queen is remarkable and I love her dearly. Another person that doesn't get as much recognition as I think they really should do is Sophie Wessex. Now, she was at an event where she championed, it was 100 women finance at Buckingham Palace. She's a global ambassador for the initiative, which aims to inspire the next generation of young women to explore a career in the financial sector. I applaud that. As somebody who used to work in the financial sector, I used to work as a stockbroker, I think a lot more women need to get into this sector. And I think Sophie Wessex should be hitting more headlines than she actually is. I think she's been overlooked, and she does some tremendous work that we very rarely hear of. So I, for one, will be shining a light on Sophie Wessex's work on this channel. As with all the current royals, I will be trying to spin this positiveness towards them, because I think they've gone through a pretty tough time of late, and I think that they really need championing and boosting up, and to build their brand even stronger with what's happened. I'm going to finish today's video on the most uplifting story out of all this mess. Somebody getting the recognition that they oh so deserve. So Princess Anne has taken on the Duke of Sussex's Royal Marines vacancy. She is now Captain General of the Royal Marines. And you know what? It couldn't have gone to a more deserving royal. So congratulations, Your Royal Highness, and long may it continue. I really hope you have enjoyed today's video. I will hopefully be putting these out hopefully twice a week. I will still be doing my other channel, providing it stays untouched. These are very uncertain times in YouTube at the moment, and with the new policies that are coming out, I am hoping that my channel stays afloat. But if not, this is one of the reasons why I'm setting up this channel. I will also be setting up another channel not related to the royal family, but I will talk about that as and when I get more information for you. As always, let me know what you think about the things that I have talked about in this video in the comments section below, and thank you very much for watching. I'll see you very soon. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit the notification bell, and also that like button. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of my followers for all the tips and all the emails, DMs that everybody sends to me. It really is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching once again.